tonight. My name is Angelica Lopez. I'm representing Palawan, Binibini number 6 in Bb Pilipinas.
First question. Hello, Angelica.
Hello, sir.
First question ko, ano yung hardest sacrifice you had to make when preparing for Bb Pilipinas pageant?
So I moved here in Manila way back 2022 to compete in Miss Universe Philippines. But I think the hardest thing that I did to pursue Bb Pilipinas is I took a risk to pursue my career in pageantry. And I honestly grew up with my sister and my mother, who is a single mother. And it's really hard for me na maiwan yung sister ko doon all by herself without my guidance and support because our mother already passed away like 4 or 5 years ago. But it's actually my motivation, the greatest motivation, my mother and my sister. I know I'm not doing this not only for myself, but for them as well. Kaya even though I know sometimes I miss them so much, I'm longing for their attention, love. I know that someday I will be by their side again. Kasi this dream is not only for me, but for them as well.
Last question. So far, ano yung most memorable Pilipinas activities para sa'yo? Yung mga natapos na.
Sobrang dami po. There's actually a lot, but the most memorable would probably be the Operation Smile. We went to Santa Ana Hospital, and I see how the children there is really happy to see us being there with their side. And I'm actually thankful with the Bb Pilipinas charity because they help us to be more productive when it comes to immersing ourselves with the causes such as Operation Smile. Kasi, you know, it's really inspirational, motivational, and life-changing experience because these children really needs our love and understanding. You know, when they see us, they see that there's still hope in their lives. Kasi for those who don't know, Operation Smile, it's an organization who help those children with cleft lip and palate. So they operate for free and help those children to bring back their beautiful smiles. And I'm very grateful that I was able to take part in this kind of activity in Bb Pilipinas. Thank you so much, sir.
Hello, Angelica.
Hello, sir.
Finally, dito na. Meet and greet na.
Yes po.
Diba?
Thank you so much po.
Last month kami nag-usapan natin to. Anyway, what is the best or the right word that will describe you as a Palawenya na sa tingin mo hinahanap ng BPCI para sa mga mananalo ng Pilipinas programa?
I always describe myself as someone who is resilient. For the past years, I've struggled a lot. At the age of 18, my mother was already gone, and I really had to be independent, to work several jobs, like being an office clerk, cashier, and a model in Palawan, just to support myself financially and my family as well. And through resiliency, I was able to rise up against the difficulties of life. And Bb Pilipinas is all about helping the marginalized, those people who has limited resources. And if they see someone like me who's resilient enough to withstand those obstacles in life, they will be more inspired to do better in their lives as well, to be more productive. And someday they will say, oh, I also want to be just like her.
Wow. Unahan na yan. For my last question, if you will win one of the titles at stake this year, how will you going to influence the young women here in the Philippines para maging example ka at tularan nila someday?
I want for them to love themselves more and to know their core, to know themselves. Because if you know yourself well, you'll be able to realize your strengths and your weaknesses, and how are you going to use that as a fuel to better yourself, not only for yourself, but for other communities, for other striving communities, for you to be able to become a beacon of hope for them. And that's one thing that I really want to teach the young women, the young generations nowadays. Because I feel like nowadays, these young children, these young women are already forgetting how to love themselves. They're focusing on things that are not really that important. And sometimes it leads to depression, right? And if we teach them more about self-love, then they will be able to become the best, better version of them.
Thank you very much. And best of luck sa aming event ng BB sa press presentation and court sa coronation.
Thank you so much.
Hi, Angelica.
Hello, Sir
Thank you for having me here. Pero
Welcome po.
Yeah, I hope sobrang nagmarami ka sa amin last year. So, tanong ko lang, what was the process like? How did you decide on joining Bb Pilipinas this year after your previous national pageant?
It takes a lot of hard work, determination, and courage po. But joining Bb Pilipinas has been a long life dream of mine na. So ever since I was like 16 years old, my manager inspired me to join Bb Pilipinas kasi he's also handling Ate Janice Solobina and Ate Samantha Bernardo. So being in his camp, parang I was always told na, oh, you have the potential, you should join Bb Pilipinas. But I was so young and naive, parang sabi ko, kaya ko ba yun? But when I joined Miss Universe Philippines last year, I realized na nothing is really impossible. I can do it. I became dark horse joining Miss Universe Philippines, and parang I used that kind of, let's say, power to really pursue joining Bb Pilipinas. And also I joined Miss Asia Global 2022 last year. So parang doon ko na-realize na I can really do it. If I can compete in an international pageant, then I can also compete in national pageant like Bb Pilipinas. Kaya pinush ko na siya. Well, a lot of people are telling me na, oh, you're only 22, how will you do it? But it's not really just about the age. As long as you work hard for something that you really want, you have that courage and that determination in your heart, then you'll be able to achieve whatever it is that you want to happen in your life.
So, how different are you this time around?
So different.
So, sa pasarela, so mas 3.0 gano'n, 4.0.
3.0. Of course po, lahat sa inyo, alam niyo naman na parang nag-excel talaga ako sa pasarela. But let's say yes, I improved when it comes to pasarela. I improved what needs to be improved, and thanks to the help of my mentor, Mami G, sabi nga po sa akin, oh, magaling ka na. Mas pinupush mo pa talaga mas maging magaling sa pasarela, ati ka ba? Sabi nila na ganun. But I don't mind at all kasi I feel like walking on stage is really my power. So stage is my home actually. And I have a favorite saying. It says na, life is a catwalk. And I feel like that's one of my sayings in life then, na I really want, pasarela to be one of my powers in pageantry. Kasi it's also one of the most important aspects when it comes to beauty pageant.
Thank you.
Thank you po.